Hey guys, welcome in. I hope you all are doing all right. My name is Brianna, and this is going to be a mini moon message. Now, today we have the moon in Capricorn making a square, a 0-degree square to Saturn in Aries. Now, in astrology, a 0-degree aspect is going to be the tightest alignment between the involved planetary energies. So, a 0-degree aspect is going to be creating this seamless flow or this seamless exchange of energies between the involved planets. Now, just depending on the aspect, this seamless flow could either be helpful or hurtful. It could be supportive or challenging, right? There are plenty of aspects that produce harmony and support that uplift us, but a square is not one of those aspects, right? A square is a 90-degree angle. It's a hard and sharp angle that produces like challenge, tension, conflict, and discord. This is the energy that came out to clarify the square between the moon and Saturn. Now, the moon, let's talk about the moon, okay? The moon is our emotional subconscious, right? The moon stores all of our emotional programming, our automatic responses to stress, right? Our stress response, it's our fear response, it's our instinctual patterns, it's our like fight or flight. It's those things that we do without really having to think about it, right? It's like those deep instinctual patterns that have been programmed into us. That's the moon. Saturn is the ruler of time, the lord of karma, and I like to refer to Saturn as like the college professor who delivers the tests, right? The soul lessons, and he just stands back and observes. Saturn wants to see if we're capable of applying soul wisdom like wisdom that we've gathered from previous experiences. Saturn wants to see if we're capable of applying that wisdom when we are under pressure, right? This is the card that came out to represent Saturn. So, you guys, a Capricorn moon. When the moon is in Capricorn, we feel comfortable with the work, right? Capricorn is a sign that rules like manifestation, materialization, creation, construction, career, vocation, right? So when the moon is in Capricorn, we have this deep desire to cultivate, to take those steps that produce results, right? Capricorn also rules our finances and our money, right? It's like the thing that we give or the things that we do in order to reap the reward or the fruit, the money, the harvest, right? So when the moon is in Capricorn, we have this desire to do these things, right? This inspiration to do these things, but with Saturn making this square to the moon while it's in Capricorn, we may feel like oppressed, weighed down, burdened, restricted movement, or like held in place or prevented from doing the things that we need to do in order to reap the reward. But you guys, this experience, whatever it is, right? Whatever this conflicting experience is that is producing the feeling of burden or restricted movement, it I don't want to say it's an illusion because it is real, but it's just the test, right? And there's like a key, there's an answer, there's a choice that you make or like a download that you receive. And as soon as you make this choice, this right action, then like purposeful action within this energy, then whatever this is, it dissolves, right? The test dissolves as soon as you find the key and make the choice. Now, there is this window of opportunity. We have the Eight of Wands here. The Eight of Wands represents like quick forward movement, acceleration, but it comes after like a flash of insight or a flash of clarity, that right choice, that right action. You make this choice, and then this window of opportunity. I'm feeling like the choice is more practical, it's more physical. So you do this thing, you make this choice, and this window into the Ten of Cups opens up for you. You do have a lot of support here on the table. It's like angelic assistance, which could be manifesting like spirit is trying to raise your vibration, right? Spirit wants to help you raise your vibration, your frequency, out of this energy here. So this angelic assistance could be manifesting in the form of like animals coming up to you, like maybe dogs coming up to you and just being super playful, or like people, right? Like angelic encounters, high vibrational encounters with other people, because spirit wants to raise your vibration so that you align with this window of opportunity, even so that you catch the download, the flash of insight, the wisdom. It's an offering. We do have the offering card here. It's an offering from spirit. Um, these angelic encounters that are helping to raise your vibration, your frequency, out of feeling oppressed, restricted, and burdened, so that you can move your energy through this window of opportunity into the Ten of Cups. Now, the Ten of Cups is like ultimate wish fulfillment. It's something, whatever it is, it's an experience that produces a lot of high vibrational emotion. So it's like intense pleasure, whatever that may be for you. It doesn't have to be a union, but we do have the union card here. But it doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be like a new contract coming together. Could have something to do with work, since we're talking about the moon in Capricorn. But in the past, whatever this situation is that you were in or moving out of, it couldn't produce the feelings, the high vibrational feelings of love, hope, and happiness that align you with your manifestation. So, Spirit is sending you assistance. So, go out for a walk, you guys. Go out in nature, and you may be surprised by like these divine encounters. So, you guys, there is something that you've been working on. It's a manifestation, right? You've been working on this manifestation. It could have something to do with like comfort and enjoyment. Maybe you want to move into an environment, a situation, a job, a career that feels more easy, pleasurable, as opposed to this here, like burdened, right? So, something that you've been manifesting maybe for a long time, there's an opening, right, to move into that. But there is like some gaslighting going on. Saturn is gaslighting. It's so funny to say, but Saturn is gaslighting you, right? Maybe making you feel like it's too good to be true, or maybe having you question your own truth or question your manifestation, right? Whatever it is that you're manifesting, this experience, this overwhelming experience, this square, maybe having you question your manifestation. So it creates a choice point, right? A choice between this and that. And Spirit and Saturn, right? Everyone is just waiting to see what you do. We have like this card that says, up in the air, undecided, what will you choose? So it's like everyone is wanting you to stretch beyond the distraction of Saturn's test, right? We have stretch and distraction here. Reach further, which is like stretch your frequency beyond the distraction and align yourself with this opportunity, with this window of opportunity, so that you can move into. We have the moon. The moon in Capricorn is sextile the north node of fate in Pisces. So, whatever you choose, your choices in this energy are fateful. It's going to impact your future in a way that's probably bigger than your current perception. So, everyone's waiting to see how you decide, the steps that you take. It's like time is stopped, waiting on your choice. I'm gonna see if I can just get some advice. Spirit, give me some advice for the collective. Time is stopped, waiting on their choice. Give me some advice. How can we make the right choice um, in this energy? What should we be on the lookout for? Okay, we have new moon in Virgo. Purify and transform old emotional programming so that a higher, wiser version of self can integrate. So again, it's like ascending your frequency or elevating your frequency. I don't feel like you need to do anything. I feel like, well, you have to do something, right? And what it is that you have to do is allow your frequency to ascend out of this energy here. Allow your frequency to ascend. Once your frequency is elevated into more hope, optimism, and clarity, then whatever's coming through this gateway will be able to reach you, right? It could be a new opportunity, but the opportunity needs your participation, right? The opportunity can't reach you in these lower dimensions. There are some opportunities that meet us where we are, but there are higher dimensional experiences that need us to meet it halfway or meet them halfway. So we want to raise our vibration in order to align with this paradise, this comfort, enjoyment, this ultimate pleasure, right? Something that's going to make us really happy and move us out of a comfort zone. Maybe you weren't comfortable here, but you had grown comfortable with this work, right? So, or maybe you have been doing this work for a really long time, but the seasons are changing, right? There's a new season emerging energetically, and Spirit is delivering this to you, offering this to you. This is an offering from Spirit. You have angelic support through nature, through animals, through people. Maybe people who wouldn't normally speak to you are coming up to you with this high vibrational energy because Spirit is trying to help you raise your life force energy. We have Vesta here. Elevate your life force energy so that you align. So there's not much work to do. The only thing we want to focus on right now is raising our frequency. All right, guys, that's it for this message, and I'll see you on the next one.